We are discussing about the trunk of rabbit. A trunk is divisible into an anterior thorax and a posterior thorax. Okay, and in addition to that, there are 4 or 5 teeth or nipples are present on the ventral surface between thorax and abdomen. Okay, trunk is divisible into thorax and abdomen, and in females there are 4 or 5 teeth or nipples are present and on the ventral surface between the thorax and abdomen, and the purpose of these 5 teeth are to feed the young ones. Okay, the trunk bears 2 pairs of pentadactyl limbs. Okay, 2 pairs means it refers to forelimbs and hind limbs. They are pentadactyl limbs. Why they are called pentadactyl limbs means each limb has 5 digits. Okay, dactyls refers to digits. So the forelimbs are shorter than the hind limbs. Forelimbs are shorter compared to hind limbs. Hind limbs are longer. All the digits bear claws also. Claws are present on all the digits. The anus is present at the posterior end of the abdomen at the base of the tail. Anus, which serves as eliminating the waste, okay, excreta. So it is a small opening or pore. It is present at the posterior end of the abdomen at the base of the tail. In females, on the ventral side, a slit-like vulva is present. Okay, it's a genital opening called vulva. It is present on the ventral side in females. Likewise, in males, penis is present on the ventral side of anus. The male has a pair of testes enclosed in scrotal sacs. Okay, so this is about trunk. We'll move on to the next slide. It is about tail. The tail is short. Okay, the tail is short, and it is used to give signals to other rabbits in the event of danger. Okay, at times of danger, rabbits use their tails to give signals. Okay, so that others can understand. And about integument or skin, it is the outer covering of the body. The structures which are derived from it are hairs, claws, nails, and glands like sweat glands, sebaceous glands, and mammary glands. So these are the structures which are derived from skin. They are hairs, claws, nails, and glands like sweat glands, sebaceous glands, and mammary glands. Mammary glands are modified glands of the skin. Mammary glands are modified glands of the skin. They secrete milk and help in nourishing young ones. The sweat gland and sebaceous glands embedded under the skin regulate body temperature. Okay, body temperature in these animals is regulated by sweat glands and sebaceous glands. We'll move on to the next one. It is about the coelom or the body cavity. Rabbit is a coelomate animal. That is inside there is a coelom or body cavity is present. That is already we learned body is divisible into thoracic cavity and abdominal cavity. We learned that the trunk is divided into thorax and abdomen, and inside there is a cavity. In thorax it is called thoracic cavity, and the cavity in the abdomen is called abdominal cavity. And these cavities are separated by a transverse partition called diaphragm. And diaphragm is a characteristic feature of mammals. Diaphragm is the characteristic feature of mammals. Take care of the spelling and pronunciation. Both are completely different. Okay, diaphragm. Okay, G is silent here. So diaphragm is the characteristic feature of mammals. Breathing movements are brought by the movement of the diaphragm. Okay, diaphragm helps in the breathing movements. Okay, breathing movements are brought about only by the movement of the diaphragm. And lungs and heart are present in the thoracic cavity, whereas abdominal cavity has digestive system and urinogenital system. Okay, we learnt already body is divisible into thoracic cavity and abdominal cavity, and thoracic cavity has lungs and heart, and the abdominal cavity has digestive system and urinogenital system. We'll discuss now about digestive system. A digestive system includes alimentary canal and associated digestive glands. In any animal, that is in higher organisms, digestive system includes these 2 main regions. One is the alimentary canal, other one is the digestive glands. And the alimentary canal, it includes, these are the parts. Okay, alimentary canal includes mouth, okay, buccal cavity. Inside the mouth there is a buccal cavity. Then beyond that it is pharynx. Then followed by it is esophagus, and next to that is stomach, then small intestine, cecum, large intestine, and anus. Okay, these are the parts of the alimentary canal: mouth, buccal cavity, pharynx, esophagus, stomach, small intestine, cecum, large intestine, and anus. Mouth is transverse slit bounded by upper and lower lips. So we will discuss one by one. So first about mouth, it's a transverse slit and it is bounded by upper and lower lips. It leads into buccal cavity. And the floor of the buccal cavity is occupied by a muscular tongue. Okay, and buccal cavity has a muscular tongue also. And jaws bear teeth. Jaws are provided with teeth. The buccal cavity leads into esophagus through pharynx. Okay, and this is the diagram to show the different parts of the digestive system. So this is, as I said, it is the whole of the digestive system can be divided into alimentary canal and digestive glands. So alimentary canal, it includes mouth, then buccal cavity inside inside the mouth there is a cavity, that is buccal cavity, then pharynx, then this part is called esophagus, then stomach, small intestine, then this part, this is called cecum, large intestine, and anus. Okay, so we'll continue with discussing about digestive system. Esophagus opens into stomach followed by small intestine. This is what we have seen in the diagram. So cecum is a thin walled sac present at the junction of small intestine and large intestine. I'm going back to the diagram. So the cecum, it is a thin walled sac. It lies between this part, that's small intestine, and this part, large intestine. So between small intestine and large intestine, the cecum is present. And it consists of, why the cecum is present means it contains bacteria that help in digestion of cellulose. Okay, more number of bacteria are present in cecum which help in digestion of cellulose, because it is a herbivore animal, herbivorous. It eats lot of grass and plant products, and which are made of a hard substance called cellulose. In order to digest cellulose, bacteria are present in the cecum, and bacteria they help in digestion, that is digestion of cellulose, by secreting some enzymes. Okay, same way this rabbit gives accommodation to bacteria. In turn, bacteria help in the animal by digesting cellulose. Okay, so both of them, okay, they have a mutual understanding. Okay, so in this way, bacteria and rabbit, both of them are mutually helpful. Okay, so the small intestine opens into the large intestine, which has colon and rectum. Okay, this part, okay, this is made up of large intestine. It is made up of colon and rectum, and the rectum finally opens outside by anus. Okay, so this is about digestive system, and that is alimentary canal, and this is about this information is about digestive glands. And digestive glands are salivary glands, which are present in mouth, then gastric glands, which are present in stomach, liver, pancreas, and intestinal glands, which are present in intestine. The secretions of digestive glands help in digestion of food in the alimentary canal.